The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
This is the Eagles Sports Network on the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier, alongside Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Chuck, penultimate road game of the season, takes you to Curry Arena in Charlotte, North Carolina to face off a Queens Royals team that is receiving votes in both the NABC and D2 side media polls. Queens obviously very good. And it's senior day for them as they honor, first and foremost, one of the most electrifying guards the league has seen over the last 4 years, and that's Daniel Carr. We'll focus on him first. He has been a dynamic player ever since he set foot on campus and wraps up his Queens career, at least at home. Wednesday against Wingate, but senior day Saturday for the Royals. What sticks out to you about his skill set and what he's been able to do, leading them to 2 Elite Eights?
Well, obviously, I'm always going to love my Eagles, but if I could have an adopted Eagle, it would be Danny Carr. I think he's the ultimate competitor. He's an ultimate leader. He's tough. He just wins, and he seems like he's about all the right stuff. So. It's been our pleasure to get to compete against him in that program during his tenure, and we wish him nothing but the best. And I'm very confident that he'll be a very successful man in this world.
Feels like you have your own competitors blossoming, though, and that one of those is Caleb Wallace. He did something against Tusculum that I don't think I've ever seen a player at this level do, and that was cock back for a dunk, switch mid-flight to get around Brandon Mitchell and go in with an opposite-hand lay-in from the left side. Just how excited are you about his skill set as he continues to develop and grow?
Well, the move you're talking about, the finish you're talking about was pretty electrifying, and it's not what you see day in, day out at the college level period. But he's coming into his own, and the more he gets to play and the more he gets to perform, the more his confidence will grow. And we've got some young guys in this program that give me a lot of satisfaction and encouragement about our future. He's one of them.
You look at what you've done this year, really as divergent of styles as a team could potentially switch from mid-flight. And certainly it has paid off dividends for your defense since you switched over to the zone on February 1st against Anderson. Every opponent has scored less than 75 in that span, and teams are just shooting 38% from the field against you. What kind of courage does that take to make a change like that so drastic? Granted, I know it is the old bread and butter, but what kind of courage does it take to make a change like that mid-season?
Well, since you've labeled it as courage, I'll accept it, or it's either complete insanity. But I wanted to feel like we were giving ourselves the best chance to get some stops and generate some offense. Kev, I got to stop a minute. I'm watching one of the greatest all-time bird fights out here on our deck that I've literally ever seen. This thing has been going on nonstop for 5 minutes.
Who cares? Let's just turn it around. Let's look at the birds.
It's just that they're just going at it.
You want to do play-by-play for this?
It's pretty impressive. I mean, they've not stopped since this started. I'm more impressed with that. And there's a Hall of Famer. We got a bird fight and a Hall of Famer in the same frame.
Well, this is nice and off the rails, and I'm not going to edit it, so this is just going to go up.
This is. I mean, somebody's not coming out of this thing healthy. Look at this. I mean, they've literally been fighting for 5 minutes. It's a.
How does this equate to finishing the regular season with birds fighting?
Well, it just shows you that right now I'm in a mental place that even the simplest pleasures of life are needed. So a good old-fashioned bird fight will give you a sense of well-being. And I mean, look at the feathers fly. There's feathers flying out there. But Cav, as far as this weekend, we're very excited. It is senior day for Queens. We know they'll have their A game, but we continue to evolve and grow. And I like how some of our guys are coming into their own. Do you have any thoughts?
I'm excited. It's always a good time to go over to Queens. Good hospitality there. You care about whether the statistics are going to be right, and with the Queens crew, you know that's always the case. They do a really nice job from a sports information perspective. Always feel accommodated, and of course, guys like Bart Grant, they're very forthcoming. Always nice to get to see them and get to speak with other head coaches and assistant coaches in this league, get their thoughts on the state of basketball in this conference. And the state of basketball in this conference is very good.
That's an outstanding answer.
You got to think on your toes here.
You sort of stopped me. I'm in a different role now, but on behalf of the
50.
On behalf of the Eagles Sports Network, this is Chuck Benson, and voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier. We'll see you Saturday in Charlotte.
You could have closed that out much better.
I'm still thrown by the bird fight.